showtime.
Good morning, wake up. What a hot day we have in store today. I'll tell you more in just a moment, but right now, it seems dark in here.
Man, I've been waiting on it to warm up a little bit. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. What's it going to be, about 97? Well, we should do the weather for you in a moment.
That's it.
Hot.
Hot.
What was that
Zach,
over
what are you
there?
doing?
I'm trying to clear my throat.
I thought he was dabbing
Zach's
over there.
coughing up a loogie or something over that way. Jim Nesbitt joins us again this morning. He has written a book here. Ed Earl Burt's novel. What was this, your second or third?
This is the third.
Third.
The best lousy choice.
Yeah, and his claim to fame is, I just found out he's a UT graduate. Guess who he went to college with?
Who?
Paul Feinbaum.
Skill.
Oh, wow. No way.
He got his start, and he used to be a writer.
Yep, for the old Birmingham Post-Herald, and I got Paul hired there, and the rest is just history.
Yeah.
Well, how about
Paul
that?
made a name for himself.
Hey,
I'll get over
pretty
there
cool.
watching it. Joseph, how you been since you
Man.
high-handed us Friday at Zach's birthday
We
party?
got to go out of town. You got to keep Mama happy. She wanted to go out of town for the weekend, so we did.
You
So
got a nice setup.
it was nice down there.
Well, David made it. He was working.
Well, I didn't say I was working.
Yeah,
though.
he was out of town. You got to excuse that.
David worked. He managed to make it over there. It was Zach's 68th birthday. We all had a good time over there. We'll talk about that, share some pictures of that coming up in just a little bit. But first,
56.
before I forget it, let's do weather.
Oh, let's try to do weather. You know what? It is just going to be a hot day today. 73 degrees out there
Think
right
I'll go
now.
jogging.
96 for our high. Can you believe that? Full sunshine, too, so don't worry about any clouds today. And welcome to summertime. That's about it. Welcome
Oh,
to
is that it?
summertime.
Oh,
That's
it's, yeah, okay. So weather, yeah, that's what, say that again. When I
Complain every
on
year.
31, when I was 31, weather was the same thing day after day.
Suck
Yet
up
Dobbs
time.
and Barron would just go on and on when either one of them was there. And I'd say, hey, shut up, boy, let's get time for country rovers. Time, my time.
I got stuff to talk about.
Yeah, really.
Nothing's changed.
Got more important stuff, right?
You're still insuring houses?
Yes, sir.
I was reading an article yesterday in USA Today, Joseph, and your wife, Carissa, being in the real estate business, and it was talking about, I forgot what state it was in, that if you, and this guy was saying that the article that was writing about a guy, that he'd be at $35,000 over the asking price for a house.
$35,000?
Yeah, over, and still didn't get the house.
Wow.
Great.
That is a lot.
And they said,
Wow.
well, yeah. And they said, now they're saying if you write a love letter on your offer, have you heard about that?
Well,
And
Carissa.
it's illegal somewhere.
Yeah, Carissa had that happen. This was several bids coming in on a house, and the couple said, well, there's some special meaning to us in buying this house. So they wrote, wasn't a love letter, but it was a nice little letter, and they submitted it. That's the offer this other couple took.
Well, are they getting multiple offers in Athens?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you see a house you want, you better go buy it, or it's not going to be on the market
That's hard to
very
believe
long.
that, you know, that's happening. So, well, in the meantime, let's go to Zack and find out what's happening in sports.
Not a lot. Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by All Star Plumbers. For all your plumbing needs, go to All Star Plumbers. Every day I'm on 72 heading to work. They're everywhere. They are already out on the
They took
roads.
Thursday and Friday off, Saturday and Sunday.
Huh?
All-Star Plumbers took Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
They deserve
I
it.
tell you, they'll be, when I get on 72 this morning, I guarantee you I'll be beside one heading out on the road. They are out on the road, so call them for your plumbing needs, so they'll come see you. And also, Applebee's Tailgate Talk at 10 o'clock on the Big Ten.
That show ain't even on right now.
Yeah, we are. We're doing best of. And if you missed our Limestone
Ooh,
County
let me
Hall of
tune
Fame
into
event,
that.
you'll miss you hear all our the Hall of Fame inductees. You'll hear their interviews this Saturday.
Gene Stallings.
And hey, next Saturday, Cure for County, the Mud Volleyball event. will
Who's
be
hosting
live.
that, Zach?
Cure for the County.
Who's hosting that?
We are. Well, no,
I
you're
guess,
emceeing.
Cooper
You're not
County.
hosting it. You're emceeing.
So I'm sure Michelle and the ladies will be up here talking about it next week.
Why don't you start booking guests for the show, Zach?
I
We
will.
walked in this morning. Well, how come ain't nobody here?
I guess we know about it.
Who's the goofy dude with the hat on?
I did not say.
That would be me.
I did not say. I remember
A
him.
lot better than Tennessee Orange.
I remember him. Roll Tide, by the way. Hey, even though he knows fine moms.
That's good.
Hey, USA win. The women. Hey, they said the. I don't know if it's because of all the political stuff going on, but they said the ratings were down this time from the last time the women.
Well, half of America wanted them to get beat.
Well, they're just so arrogant and ugly.
Yeah, well, I put that on the main one.
It's not
with
just her.
Okay, Zach, what was the score in the championship game?
I think it was 2-0.
That's good. Ding, ding, ding. Right answer.
Hey, and the guys lost to Mexico 1-0. So they got big losers.
Bunch of losers.
Hey, American Allison Risky stunned #1 Ashley Barty in round
See, Zach's
of
done
16.
soccer and tennis.
Oh, and I go all around.
Man,
so
you know we ain't got no news.
Wimbledon, so she will play Serena Williams. Hey, the new sensation Coco, she got beat, so she's out.
Coco got beat?
Coco got beat
Coco
today.
got
It
beat.
just came on the news a minute ago. Hey, a newbie won in Daytona. It was rain shortened. They had the race
And now
yesterday.
you're doing NASCAR.
Justin Haley won the Coca-Cola Sugar. It's Coke Zero Sugar 400.
Look like
now
being
is what it's
prepared,
called.
Zach, when
But
you
he's
come up
not.
in a sports game.
He is ineligible for the playoffs. And people are questioning, are the homers boost questions of doping, but Justin Verlander said they're juicing the baseballs. And he says it's become a joke because he's given up like 25 home runs.
Let's do a survey right now, Zach. Hold on. How many of y'all, of us in here, take a white shot, Brad, we'll go to a little survey here, have watched a baseball game on TV this year?
I watch the Braves all
A
the
whole
time.
game or maybe like
They
one
are
inning?
on fire.
Nobody.
Yes,
I've
hey, you
watched
didn't
a
see the
little
home
bit.
run derby last night? That was awesome.
No, I didn't.
Until I fell asleep. Hey, Brad, I fell asleep watching it
One
last night.
person amongst us has watched a baseball game.
I've watched a little bit.
Yeah, but a game, Zach.
No, not a whole
Zach, how
game.
many games you watched?
I watched several.
I haven't watched a whole game in
I
25
watched
years.
I like to go
Yeah,
live, but
I
on
don't-
TV, I just fall asleep.
That's
I
me.
don't.
I gotta
Hey,
take a
chop
nap.
on, baby. The Atlanta Braves,
If I was
baby.
taking a nap,
Hey, the All-Star
I'd
game.
watch baseball.
All-Star game tonight
Yeah,
on Fox. The Braves
I've
have
never
Freddie
cared for
Freeman,
baseball.
Ronald Acuna Jr., and Mike Soroka and Ryan Snicker.
Zach,
will
not
be
only
on
knows
the
all
staff.
Still didn't like it.
Zach
Everybody
not only
can't
knows all
talk at
about
the
the
same
Braves, he knows exactly what size underwear they all wear.
No, I don't. Come on, Jamie.
Back to me, Zach.
Hey, and Pete Alonso won the home run derby last night. If you didn't see that, well, I was watching it till I fell asleep last night, so he beat Vlad Guerrero Jr. That's what happens when you turn 56. Back to you, Jamie.
Guess what movie I watched yesterday afternoon? Bored because it was so hot I couldn't get outside.
Tombstone.
Walk the line.
No.
Although we watch that every time it's on.
Yeah.
One of my all-time
Forrest
favorites. I haven't
Gump.
seen it in a while. Rambo 2.
Ooh.
Oh, Rambo 2's a good one. Yeah.
Rambo.
I got the replica of that knife. Me and the boys, all three, got one of them.
Do you really?
Yeah, we always when we go hiking.
When's he
I got
doing
it
that?
right on my side.
I don't know, but it
You
looks
Rambo
good.
coming out. And it's about
The trailers are out already, but I don't know when it's
it's
released.
down in your neck of the woods. It's Texas. One of his buddies' daughter or something gets kidnapped by the Mexican cartel, and he goes after her and all this stuff. So
One of
Is
those.
it a Rambo flick or is it one of those expensive?
it's a Rambo flick.
No, it's Rambo again.
Oh, it's gonna be another
Rambo 5 or something.
Last one. Last.
Yeah, they always say
Well, let's
that.
go to some photos right
How
now.
old is he?
What we got?
He's got to be in his 60s.
70s.
Is he in his 70s?
Wolverine Dan.
Wolverine, late
Wolverine,
60s.
man. That's a
Yeah, I
male
saw
man.
him when I was leaving y'all's house the other day.
That's the sexiest mailman in Athens. Look at that.
Hot.
He is the man.
He delivers my mail to my house.
He's rocking the chest hair. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
He does.
The Wolverine.
Wolverine Dan.
Well, you know, if you got it,
Yeah,
might as
you
well
know.
show it.
Tom Selleck style's coming back.
Looks like he might be Ken.
All right, there he is out there celebrating his birthday.
Was that the hot seat?
Yeah.
The mayor.
Yeah, thank y'all.
That's me on the right.
That's me on the left.
Yeah.
Negro.
David ain't got but one shirt.
I was going to say.
I know, I got like 50 of them.
David's one of those closets when he goes in, there's like 18 of those
Hey,
shirts.
which one am I going to wear today?
Hey, they match my braces.
They do.
Hey, they get on to me at work if I don't wear a car shirt. They'll be like, would you not have a car shirt
They
clean?
said, which
Why
color
not?
green am I
Well,
going to
usually if
wear?
I wear a different color, somebody will say, well, how come you didn't wear this?
Special guest this Thursday will be Slate Vassar.
Well, if depends on Jack, sir. Jack's having
I already
surgery.
got lined up. That's me in the middle.
That's some red hair right there.
Prayers for Sweet Jack Thursday.
They're really
sweet.
Really
What else we
cute
got?
kids.
Is that it? That's me on the right.
Miss Powers.
Miss Powers, yep, she was getting her hair done the same place I was the other day.
She got her hair did. Look at your hair there. It's all whooped up.
Amy Horton, yep.
Yeah, she got
Joseph, if you want to talk about somebody today, you may get fun of my mailman's hair. I mean, his hair, chest hair. Man,
Well, I'm just saying.
me on the right. I wish I'd had my Bama shirt on the other day. This Clemson dude was
Oh,
around and he
no.
was proud. He's from South Carolina. I don't blame him.
He was a
Hey,
nice guy.
I told you about those two Clemson people we saw in Paris, didn't I? We come walking down and they got Clemson gear all over the place, and we're in Paris, France. And I'm like, what is going on
Did you
here?
introduce yourself to
Yeah, we had to say Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Well, that's like in Jerusalem, there being a Bama store.
All right, that's enough about me. Let me take a break. We'll come
Wow,
back and play
really?
Judge Jamie. And, we're going to talk about this new book coming up in a little bit, too. But right now, we'll take a break. Y'all hang on. Oh, man, I got to work again. And now it's time for Judge Jamie in the Cooper Court this morning. Brought to you. Zeke's going to be with us soon. He was going to be at the birthday party the other day.
No, you wouldn't.
One love, man, he's got it going on. If you can't hear, you go see Zeke. He will get you going. 6 locations, soon to be 2 more.
Yeah.
I forgot to give out
He's the
numbers,
man.
guys.
Wow.
Jim, in case you don't remember how to play, wrong answer. Right answer. Playing for Vienna Sausages this morning, Joseph. Your favorite.
Is that
We should have
right?
had a Vienna sausage eating contest 4th of July.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Be
Hey,
better than
yeah,
them hot dogs.
Give me some hot sauce.
We ate. I cooked plenty. How did I cook? Oh, you didn't eat a peach the other day, though.
Now, yeah, I ate
baked
one on the
peaches on
grill.
the grill.
Yeah, I ate
How
one.
were they?
Delicious.
Yeah.
I've never tried them.
Zach don't like peaches.
I'm not a huge fan.
I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I can take it or leave
On
it.
Daily Mail this morning, I told Gloria yesterday, I said, this will hit Daily Mail. Road rage in Coleman County. Did you
I
hear
heard
about it?
about it.
Yes.
I heard about this.
Lady killed her husband.
No, she didn't kill him.
Oh, she shot him though.
Woman pulls gun on road rage, accidentally shoots her husband in the head, Jim.
That's why you don't
There
have
are
a gun
right
in
there.
your car.
Oh my gosh.
In what city did it take place in Coleman County?
Dodge City.
Dodge City, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Hey, man, what?
Because when I saw that, I was like, man, that's perfect. Dodge City,
Dodge City.
yeah.
You know where that is. You come in.
Yeah, I know exactly where it
Last
is.
exit down through that
Pass
way.
it going to
Dodge
Tuscaloosa
City.
all the
The
time.
other place better would have been Gun Barrel, Texas.
Talking about Mexico a while ago. The murder rate in Mexico is at an all-time high. The first 6 months of this year, how many people have been killed in the whole country, killed now in Mexico?
I'm going to say 10,000.
1 month.
7,500.
6 months, 10,000.
I say 1,400.
25,000.
17,065 per 6. They're averaging 94 killings a day. There were
grief.
2,500 in June alone.
My goodness.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
Horrible.
Not just deaths, but murders, homicides.
Murders, that's what it was. Murder, not deaths,
Wow.
murders.
That's terrible.
That's like you don't do what we say, you just come kill your family. Pretty much. Yeah.
They're pretty much.
Make you want to go to Mexico, right?
Not at all.
Let's book a trip.
I'm staying out of Mexico.
Not the
Wrong answer. Yeah.
In Tempe, Arizona, at the Starbucks.
I heard about this.
What happened to the police officer?
They kicked them out because the person felt uncomfortable because there were 6 of them there at one time drinking coffee.
Actually, there were 5.
How could you feel uncomfortable if there's 6 police
You
officers
hear
sitting
about
there?
that? 5 police officers at a Starbucks. A woman complains that she didn't feel safe with them in the store with her.
I would be the safest person in the world.
They
Yeah.
gave them a choice. Either leave or leave her line of sight where she can't see you.
Why not make her
I would
leave?
have kicked
Yeah,
that
exactly.
lady out.
Exactly. That
The police chief
Come on, Brad,
said
I'd be
they did
safe.
Starbucks apologized to them. It is a sign of the times that we live in.
you know what? That makes me just about not want to go to Starbucks.
Well, they apologized.
Oh, well, big deal. I mean, yeah, that's
Well, they all
ridiculous.
got
after the fact and after the deed.
Exactly. After it's already done, you know, and they're getting bad press, then they, oh, well, we better apologize.
And their coffee stinks. I bet his is better.
Yeah. I got that Jamie
Jim
Cooper
Nesbitt
copy.
is
A whole lot cheaper, too.
That's right. I'll preach about Starbucks, hate them, go to Waffle House any day of the week.
I'm getting tired of all
Jim, how
this
do you
being
really feel
offended
about
mess.
Huh? You getting
I
what?
said, I'm getting tired of all this mess about being offended.
Starbucks wants to be a sponsor.
I'm being offended. I mean, things offend me all the time. I don't say nothing. Just suck it up and go on.
Blinker police.
Yeah, I mean,
Blinker boy.
yeah.
Blinker boy.
I finally had to say something, but finally got my. Now you use them, see?
Hey, Jamie, my mama thought you actually got a ticket. She kept on, she said, did Jamie get, I said, no, they were joking about it. She kept thinking for the longest that story, you got a ticket that day.
He should have.
I said, they were saying he should have got a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, he should have got several. But
I said, David said he would never ride with me.
That's funny.
Alabama student by the name of Seth Maddox of Geraldine beat out 365,000 in a competition. What did he win?
Well, I don't know what the competition was.
That's what I'm asking him. What was the competition? That was the question.
Oh, I thought you
wrote-
meant what was his prize he won?
The prize he won some money.
when you write something,
That's right.
That's
is
right.
right. He
Like
is
some
the
type of story or something.
PowerPoint national champion.
okay.
Wow.
PowerPoint.
It had to be
18
something
years
like
old.
that.
Presentation.
One of the last
Yeah,
people to
that's
hit-
what I was trying to say.
PowerPoint national.
Couldn't
What
think of-
is
That's a
the
sign of end
number
times.
one vegetable in the United States?
Tomato.
Wrong
Eggs.
answer.
Peach.
Carrot.
Taters. Potatoes. Common
Taters.
taters are the number one right there. How many pounds of potatoes does the average American eat a year?
Oh my goodness.
We're below
50.
average.
I'm gonna say 250.
Pounds?
Yeah. In a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you do.
Well, I mean, yeah. You can tell I like potatoes, man.
75.
We skinny Americans eat an average of 140 pounds of potatoes.
Well, you know,
What was the first vegetable grown in space?
A potato.
a potato.
Don't take you long, catch on, does it?
Yeah, that's right.
195. What big festival is this weekend in Corinth, Mississippi? They're famous for this.
Cornbread
The
festival.
Squash Festival.
Well, the Cornbread Festival is
Sounds
up
with
in
an- starts with an S.
Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
The Squash Festival.
Wrong answer.
Oh,
The Slug Burger
never
Festival.
would have got it.
A slug burger.
You know what a slug burger is?
I hope it's not what I'm
Burger or
thinking.
booger?
It don't sound good at all.
Okay.
It's
you
a
said slug
5-inch hamburger
burger.
bun. It's made out of soybean and grits and fried small patties.
Grits.
Soybeans and grits.
That's better than what I was thinking.
I'm going to pass on that.
Pile up a bunch of ketchup and onions.
Who is
Yeah.
Eric Swalwell of California?
He's a rep that just dropped out. The
That is the right
presidential
answer.
race.
He just dropped out of running for president because he was in last place.
That'll do.
That's only about 22 more to
Well, we got
go.
about 15 more to be
Swallow
dropping
it.
out here pretty quick.
How much is a school in San Francisco paying to paint over a George Washington mural due to its slavery connotation?
I'm gonna say
1.5
100,000.
million.
What?
100,000.
$600,000.
Wow.
Wow.
The Life of Washington was painted
Oh,
as
my
one of
goodness.
the foremost muralists in San Francisco area during the Depression.
It's
The
history.
83-year-old mural is prompting some to worry about other artwork that will be painted over to please all the people who say it has something to do with slavery.
Legally correct.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're going to take that down next, Brad.
that's the newest thing out in New Hope.
Yeah.
No, they're going to take that down next. That's not.
It's
legal.
offensive.
Yeah, really, that's offensive. Yeah, that's
That's
offending
He's
me.
been like Ric Flair.
Too redneck. Too redneck. Too redneck.
That's good.
At a truck stop, the guy just died. Former policeman Marlon Cranford, 81, of Jackson, Alabama, died June 26th. What was he famous for?
Kitchen fish.
Did you ever do a country over on him?
What was he famous for? It happened back in 1971.
He fished with Bill Dance.
He arrested the entire Allman Brother Band for contraband one night at a convenience store.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
And
grief.
they said then they would never come to Alabama again.
The
On them that night, they had just about anything you could do. He arrested the entire bunch.
Wow.
Well, that's not probably.
You saying he's passed away now?
He
though?
just passed away, yeah. But his claim to fame was that he arrested all of them.
That's funny.
Joey Jaws Chestnut won his 12th Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest. How many dogs did Jaws eat in his allotted 10-minute time frame?
72.
71 or 72.
That's 71. That's a right answer. Mika Sudu won her 6th straight. How many hot dogs did she consume in 10 minutes?
51.
45.
31.
Oh.
Todd, you know an answer already? 71 hot dogs have how many calories in them altogether?
What are they? 100 or
8,000.
80?
Yeah, really. It's got to be.
20,590.
Good grief.
How many grams of fat was in that?
Oof. A lot.
1,172 and only 2,130 milligrams of cholesterol.
Hey, how are they so skinny? They throw it all up after they get done.
Possibly.
I mean, that's what I wonder. You see all these folks eat that stuff, but how are they so skinny? I always wondered that, Jamie. Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, Zach, I'm glad you brought that up. Here's the next question. 2 main reasons, according to surveys, have said, what are the 2 main reasons for being fat?
Eat too much
and no exercise.
That's right. Eat too much and being lazy. Yeah, don't
That's
take a
me,
break.
Brad.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to figure that one
Does
out.
that answer it for you, Zach?
Well, I guess that guy. I guess he must run after he eats some hot dogs.
Secrets to a happy marriage. 2 main reasons. What are they, Joseph?
Laughter
Being deaf.
and trust.
Well,
Being deaf.
what?
He said being deaf.
It's a gift.
That's the best answer I've heard in a while.
Owning more than one TV and knowing each other's passwords.
That's the secret to
That's
a
the
happy
secret
marriage.
to a happy marriage. That's not what I was thinking. I don't want to
Man.
say what I was thinking.
You know somebody's password, didn't you?
Last question. Who won this year's title at the annual Wife Carrying Championship? The 2nd year in a row.
I
What
saw
country were they
some
from?
Video.
Wow.
The what?
Wife carrying competition.
You not seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's like a minute something long.
There it is.
right there.
Oh, no.
You do not have. You don't have to be married to that person. They have them now all over the world. The winners this year were the 2nd place were from Finland. They had this year in Finland. They were from Lithuania. Vatatas Kirkilasos and Neringa Kiplakasina were this year's winner.
Let's say that real fast 3
But they
times.
wouldn't marry Jamie.
No, they don't have to be married. They were the 6-time champion finished 2nd.
So how far do you-
Wait a minute. The 6-time champion finished 2nd. He had a new partner this year. Tassaso Milantino had Kaja Canavento as his partner this
You
year.
do such a
that
good job
right?
of that, man.
Boy, don't you?
They've started that in other countries too, just carrying them around. So we thought, they got the
Here we
mud
go.
volleyball.
Here we go,
so
Brad. I
we
know.
started it in Athens.
Right.
Okay.
Wife carrying contest in Athens.
I knew this
Okay.
coming, Brian.
Yep, there he is.
Yes, I
That's
some
a,
short.
that's a look.
During the mud volleyball thing this year,
Look at those legs.
we'll be having wife carrying competition.
Wow.
So how
Carrying
far do they
competition.
carry them?
Thanks for asking that, Dave.
Little shorts to wear.
There's so many meters, but I don't know how to convert meters to yardage.
All
But
right.
they finished the whole thing in it's an obstacle course.
But if it's a wife carrying contest, you would
No,
think
you
it'd have
want
to
to
be your wife.
Well, I know,
That's what.
but
Amen. That's what I got.
It just has to be A1.
So you could just get anybody. Why don't you could go get the smallest little
they have
woman
to
there
weigh.
is?
They have to weigh 108 pounds.
So why don't they call it a girl
I
carrying
know
contest?
the rules.
Okay.
Mr. Rule
You just
Changer.
don't know how long.
Yeah.
A minute and something. Thank y'all for rejoining us this morning after a well-deserved week off.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all hang on.
Why don't they just call it a girl?
Welcome back this morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Welcome to summertime. 76 degrees outside already. Well, actually 74. It won't take long before it warms up. Full sunshine today, 96, 97 for your high, and chance of rain? No. You know, you always have that little pop-up storm, but it looks like the best of the rain's going to make its way back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There it is. So enjoy some dry temperatures. Let's talk about mud volleyball. Mark your calendar. It is just around the corner. Brad?
It'll be hot there, too.
The 20th.
Real hot. The 20th.
July 20th.
What's that, Saturday week?
Yep.
Saturday week. We'll be there bright and early that morning. Jimmy's talking about getting old a little bit here. You ever had your eyebrows waxed?
And no, and I don't plan on doing it anytime in my lifetime.
I had mine. I get mine done on a regular basis. It hurts.
Oh, man.
But that's about all I've had waxed. I'm not a...
All those vitamins you take. Your hair grows
metrosexual
fast.
all that much yet, David, but I'm going that way.
You know, with that hair, though, I mean, you do have the Ric Flair look going on, and I think waxing your eyebrows, that's the perfect match for that.
You ever had a pedicure?
No.
What's wrong with you, man?
I'm all male and a mile wide.
Man, I like to get that metrosexual look going on every now and then. Yeah. All right, let's talk about your book here. You were up here a couple years ago. You had another book out. How many of these novels have you read?
This is the third book, and it's got the same lead character, battered but dogged Dallas private investigator named Ed Earl Birch.
Ed Earl Birch. Let's talk a little bit about your background, though. You used to be a newspaper correspondent.
Yeah, I was in newspapers for about 35 years and knocked around the country, mainly the South, and spent about 11 years up in Washington, D.C. as a national correspondent for Newhouse News Service. They own the three big papers here in Alabama, Huntsville, Birmingham, and Mobile. Yeah, so finally got enough sense to get out of that business and came down here to work for TVA.
Before it fell apart.
Well, it had already fallen apart, and I just kind of, with the ruins around me, I just kind of plowed my way out and came on down here.
And you went to the University of Tennessee, and Paul Feinbaum was a good friend of yours.
That's exactly right. Paul Feinbaum was the unofficial best man at my first wedding, and he's a very dear friend, and I like to claim that I'm responsible for inflicting Paul on the rest of the world. I got him hired at Birmingham, the late lamented Birmingham Post-Herald years ago, and the rest is history, and he's a self-made man.
Well,
he's worked hard.
He's done well. And he's kind of like the voice of SEC football.
The crew that we went to school with together, he's done the best by far.
Yeah.
So, very proud of Paul. I know he's an acquired taste, but I'll claim him.
All right, when did you start writing books?
I started writing about maybe 20 years ago. I took a stab at it. I came up in long format journalism, like magazine length articles, and come from a long line of hillbilly storytellers. So, and I always loved the crime fiction genre, particularly the hard-boiled style, like Raymond Chandler and Death Shield. Well, it just seemed like a natural way to go, and wrote 2 books, tried to sell them traditionally, then stuck them in a drawer somewheres, and saw one of my buddies put out a book, and I thought, well, I'm 5 times the writer as that guy, so I broke these books out, rewrote them, and and put them both out back to back, and then started writing on this one.
Now, you write fiction.
Yeah.
Now, who is Ed Earl Birch?
Well, he's a thrice divorced, defrocked homicide detective who's forced to make a living chasing wayward spouses and fugitives from the old savings and loan bust back in the 80s and early 90s. I set these books in the late 80s and 90s because I don't like technology, so I don't want cell phones and laptops and everything like that. So,
now, did you know a guy like this, or are you this guy?
Well, there's a little bit of me and a little bit of me and Ed Earl. I mean, we're both kind of balding guys. I'm fully bald, but that's why I wear this hat. Big guys with a belly, and what I wanted to do is create a guy who's deeply flawed.
So what's your problems?
Well, geez, name it. Latent alcoholism to too many divorces. So,
but be personal.
But what I wanted was a guy who wasn't like letter perfect. I didn't want a square-jawed Jack Reacher type. I wanted somebody that people could identify with. Somebody been knocked around by life and kind of, you know, picked himself up by the bootstraps and got back on track.
That's
so
great.
I think people can identify with that kind of guy.
You can relate more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you started writing the first two. Now you're up to the third one here. Where do you write, and how does this stuff come to you?
You know, it's the voices in my head, and they drive me nuts, and I got to get them out so I can be
Are you
somewhat
literally
sane.
writing this down?
Well, that
Are
would
you typing it?
explain several divorces.
Yeah, exactly. And what I'll usually do is either sit in my recliner with a laptop or sit out on my front porch. And as I've gotten older, I find I can't write till 2 a.m. and then go do the day job. Mm-hmm. So what I'll do is maybe carve off 5 or 7 hours on a weekend and just write until I can't stand it.
Let's back up and say, you just said you didn't like modern technology. Why aren't you doing this longhand?
Because I can't afford the transcriber and all that other stuff. So the cheapest thing for me to do is to cheat and use technology, even though I hate it, to go ahead and, you know, knock out the book. And you know, the technology is so accessible now. Just about anybody can put a book out, which is the main problem. Just about anybody can put a book out.
I imagine you can probably do a voice control too if you wanted to.
And that would be a little too strange. You know, I've already got people complaining that when they read my books, they can hear my voice. So if I
Well, tell us about this book here.
Well, this one.
The best last lousy choice here. We found our buddy here out looking for something.
Well, I set this.
A rich man been killed.
A rich rancher and kind of the.
Sounds like Yellowstone.
The head of a family that's there's a guy's name is Bart Hewlett, and there's the good Hewletts, which he's the kind of the top dog of. And there's the bad Hewletts, who are kind of outlaws.
We got families like that in Limestone County. Good and the bad.
Exactly. And
the ugly.
He dies in a suspicious barn fire, and Ed Earl's out there chasing the type of case he hates, which is a wayward spouse. And then he comes to the attention of the bad Hewlett's top dog, a guy named Jip. And Jip hires him to find out who killed his cousin Bart. And Ed Earl's thrilled to be a detective again and a manhunter, and so he takes it on without any hesitation, and you know, forgets a key rule he used to live by, which is be careful what you ask for. You might get it, and it might just get you killed.
Now, to read the third book, do you have to read the first 2 books?
No, this is an accidental series. I built and wrote all 3 of them with enough background. They're kind of standalone books. So if you haven't read book 1, you won't be lost in book 3. You know, there's enough background to where you can find your way.
What is the best thing that could happen to Jim Nesbitt because of these 3 books? TV series?
Movie, TV series.
Being on Jamie Cooper's show?
Well, you know, that's I consider that the first step in a ladder. You know, so
it's kind of the pinnacle.
Well, is it? Well, then I'm already there. You know, and so there's not much left for me to do. So. It would be great, but
you just enjoy writing.
I just enjoy writing. I'm a storyteller. If fate or opportunity comes knocking, I'll gladly grab it and hold on for dear life, but I'm not expecting it.
How do people get this new book?
I went wide on this one, so you can get it on Amazon in soft cover and Kindle. You can get it on Kobo, Barnes & Noble Nook, and Apple Books.
Great.
When I get ready to do mine, which I have an idea of, I'm doing a coffee table book.
They're popular.
Brad
Are you laughing over there in the background?
Brad was.
I'm doing a coffee table book.
They are popular, so you can you can do it yourself.
Well, pictures.
I want to. It's going to be country over history.
There you go.
It's going to be kind of like me.
So you'll be joining me and Jerry Barksdale at the library selling books, huh?
No, I won't be up there hanging out with y'all. I tell you. That ain't gonna happen.
Come on now. I mean, Uncle Jerry,
he's like a dead picker's bench to me.
You know, he's a fine gentleman.
I ain't hanging out. He is, but I ain't hanging out with y'all. I mean, this is the closest I'm gonna get to either one of y'all. Okay, right here. Well, thanks for coming up. So, what else can we expect out of you? Another one of these, or is this it?
Well, no,
I'm
already thinking. No, he's not. He's still alive and kicking at the end of this one. So I'm already thinking about book 4. But right now I'm into my phase of ceaseless marketing.
How long did that take you to write? I mean, it's a thick book.
This one took a while, about a year and a half.
Okay, wow.
So
not a lot longer.
You know.
Well, thanks for coming up and sharing stories this morning. You ain't had a loss of words on anything, so.
Well, it's a good thing, as you can tell by the thickness of that book. I've got a lot of words and still have a few in my hip pocket. So appreciate it.
She just got me a new book. I just started reading. I'm reading The Pioneers by one of my favorite people who wrote. I can't remember his name right now. Pulitzer Prize winner too. Yeah, David McCullough. Yeah.
So pick up a copy of that. You'll enjoy it.
All right.
Well, plenty of places to find it.
Well,
I'll have to autograph
This is the only one right now. This is the prototype.
Yeah, it's a proof copy. I'll get you a good one and drop it by.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Y'all, hang on.
It's very good.
We couldn't get Jim, Earl, Bob, Joe on the end. They
pry me out with a crowbar.
All right, David, what's happening with Country Financial?
We just got these new magnets in, so I want to make sure if y'all, whoever's an Auburn, Alabama fan, come get one.
David, where's your Tennessee one?
Well, we don't have that many Tennessee fans. I'm sorry. They don't make. They didn't say they would make the Tennessee.
That first game is the day after my birthday. They're playing Oregon. That's a night game. Bama's. We got a tough. Bama's opening with Duke.
Yeah, I tell you. And then New Mexico State.
Then Auburn's got Tulane and Kent State.
Oh, anyway, I didn't Samford too.
Hey, yeah, Auburn's got a pretty rough schedule. Then they got A&M, Mississippi State, Florida, Arkansas, LSU. Dang, you got a pretty tough schedule. Brought to you by Country Financial's David Turner for championship service. Call David.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Exactly. If you need us, call us. But also, we want to talk about a little bit of like add-ons that you can add on your auto insurance.
Now that boat I just bought, is that covered?
Yes. It's not a. That's a paddle boat. Let's make clear. If you have a boat with an engine, you need to add that.
Have you ever ridden with somebody, either one of y'all, that when the guy riding with you up front is wanting, hoping, begging for a state trooper to be right around the corner where he can stop you, the driver, and give them a ticket?
No, it wasn't that bad. I was joking with.
Yeah,
I didn't want you to get.
You know how much your insurance is going to go up?
I said, don't be complaining when you do get a ticket and your insurance goes up.
I don't know.
3 red lights, 4 illegal lane changes.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Just driving in the middle. It was like,
drive on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm in a Hummer.
That doesn't give you the right to just drive wherever you want to.
And never used his blinker.
Yeah.
Did you not get there safely and back?
Yeah, we did get there safely. I don't know about safely, but we got there.
I didn't hear your wife complain one time.
She was too busy laughing in the back.
That's funny.
That blinker boy. What you want to talk about add-ons?
Okay, a lot of times when you have auto insurance, you can add. A lot of people don't know that you can add glass coverage. That's one of the biggest claims we have. Rock hit your windshield,
you
have a big
crack. You got that.
And if your battery doesn't start.
Yeah, well, I mean, like vehicle roadside service. That's a big one.
Do I have that?
Yeah, you got all that. But like, if someone wants to raise their deductibles, they want to have a high deductible, you need to add that glass coverage. And if you have a brand new vehicle, you can add the keeper endorsement. All it means is that they will guarantee you a brand new vehicle for 3 years. So like if you bought a 2019 today, you total it next year, instead of them going by the Blue Book value of the 2019, they're going to guarantee you a 2020 of the exact same vehicle.
That's nice.
So that goes for 3 years and it automatically falls off.
What's that called?
The keeper endorsement. So we usually always put that on there. And then the glass coverage, all that means is if you've got glass coverage, you get a crack in your windshield, most of the time if you have a $500 or $1,000 deductible, that windshield's going to be anywhere from $300 to $400. If it's a high dollar vehicle, it's going to be even more. So usually you're not even going to get to your deductible.
Right.
So you're going to be out of pocket. You just pay a little bit more, add that safety glass coverage. Those come out and replace your windshield. There's no deductible at all. So that's just certain things you need to look at to make sure you have, because when you don't have it and you need it, that's, it's very frustrating when you get that little crack and you're like, I didn't have that. All I had to do is add another $6 every 6 months or something like that, and I could have had it. So you need to review little things like that to make sure you have it.
So business is good.
Business has been going really good. Ever since I got my eyes done, I could get back to work.
Okay,
so.
But yet you're out driving around blind.
No, I wasn't driving around until I could see again. I actually wear my glasses, but I don't have to have them anymore. So they rebuilt me. They made me better.
He still has to have his.
They made me better. So
I'm not wearing my glasses, but I do like that purple shirt you got.
Oh, and another thing, if you can download the Country Financial app. Go to the App Store, put in Country Financial, download the app. As soon as you hit that button, if you've got roadside assistance, okay, there's an emergency number that pops up. All you got to do is hit that number, call them, they'll find you by GPS. I don't care if you run out of gas, whatever your problem is, yes, you just call them, they'll come get you. So that's another thing.
What are we doing on the show next Tuesday, thanks to Country Financial?
Next Tuesday, we're going to have a lot of our other two reps will be here. Country, last year decided that we got a new CEO, and they decided, okay, they were going to let every agent give some type of, like a local fire department or EMS, emergency services or whatever in your local community, you could donate $1,500.
Nice.
So we decided, since there's two more reps here, Anthony's works with me in my office, and then Philip Burton, he's like right across as the crow flies, he's probably a mile from where my office is, but I've known him my whole life. But he used to be my agent, matter of fact, until I came to work with the country. Yeah. So we all three went together, and we're going to be presenting our Athens Fire Department $4,500.
Nice.
So that's what we're going to be doing next Tuesday. And Joe Camp will be here, our manager. Okay. And then I'm making my CSR come. Brooke. And
then we're
making her get up early.
Yeah, making her get here. So
and then you're taking us all to breakfast.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll make Joe pay for it.
Yeah, Joseph, what's happening? Car show, we get ready for Thursday.
Thursday, I'll be talking about the big car show over at Point Mallard. This is the one that's in the field where the balloons festivals are earlier in the year. Okay. The car show takes over that whole field, probably, if the weather's good, 500 or 600 cars. And they give away some really big prizes at that show. So it's called the Greater Tennessee Valley Antique Car or something show.
Now, when they give away prizes, is it for the people there or the people that have
yes,
cars?
If you've paid your $20 or $25 to be an entry in the show, it's not really about winning prizes or trophies, but it's to try to get to win the cash prizes at the end. They usually give away about, they give away like $500 every hour, and then $1,000 the last hour. They'll give away $1,000 every 15 minutes or something like that. So it's worth going for. I mean, I'm happy if I win my entry fee back, like a $25
Are you eligible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you drive?
What do I drive?
Yeah.
Don't ask that.
I've got a Roush blue Mustang. It's out there, Brad. Can show it on the overhead.
Well, because I've got a 72 Olds ragtop, so
yeah, bring it. Bring it out there.
All right, y'all through talking about yourselves?
Yeah.
I saw this on...
You going to the adventures of the Country Rover?
Not right now.
You get so jealous when people are talking about anything.
Y'all heard this?
Exactly.
This is a new song. It just came out yesterday. Gulf Coast Girl, by a girl that's from Florida, I think, but she's around South Alabama a whole lot. Co-written, this song was, she's performed with Kenny Chesney. She's performed with, also with Jimmy Buffett. They wrote this song, Buffett did, and Mac McAnally, who you know.
Yeah, I know him.
And they just came out, it was called Gulf Coast Girl, and all of it was shot in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, but a whole lot of it. So we're going to go out with that on this day. Thank y'all for getting up with us. We'll be back coming up later this week, and then later I'll be taking some more days off, rest up. It's almost football season. Thank y'all for coming up. If you can't come see you, you'll come see them.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, here's that video. First time ever. Y'all see it right now.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's another beautiful day on the Gulf. Here's the new one from Caroline Jones.
I love Pensacola and Apalachicola and Tampa, St. Pete. My particular bare feet like to splash in the waves. Baby, misbehave occasionally. I spend a fair amount of time at the floor Bama line, destined to hang out more in Mobile and Gulf Shores. A very special charts locked in my heart of places that I love to be. 'Cause I'm a Gulf Coast girl, partial to the warmer winds and the salty water. Gulf Coast girl, yeah, I got a little mermaid in me. And in the whole wide world, no other place where the days and the nights are right hotter. Gulf Coast girl, right at home on my American sea. That's right.
Have a world of fun on a Pascagoula run, and you might get lucky on the beach in Biloxi.
Get tanner, get thinner, and go home a winner occasionally.
We can surf Boca Chica and Galveston Bay, ride horses on the beach in South Padre.
No, we're not in Kansas. Hola, Port Aransas. Do you wanna two-step with me? 'Cause I'm a girl.